What if everything you were taught about human origins is wrong? Not slightly wrong, completely wrong. For decades, we've been told a simple story. Humans evolved. They moved across the planet, and newer populations replaced the older ones. Clean, simple, easy to understand. But reality is nothing like that, because recent discoveries in archaeology and genetics are starting to reveal something much deeper, something far more complex. Ancient populations didn't just disappear. They didn't simply vanish and get replaced. They mixed. They adapted. They survived in ways we are only beginning to understand. In regions like the Middle East, one of the oldest continuously inhabited areas on Earth, evidence suggests that some of the earliest human communities didn't fade away. They became part of what came next, layer after layer, generation after generation. This means human history isn't a straight line moving forward. It's a web, a network of connections stretching thousands of years into the past. And here's where it gets interesting. Because if ancient populations didn't disappear, then parts of them are still here today, not as isolated groups, but inside modern populations, inside us. So the real question is no longer, who came first? But something far more unsettling. How much of the ancient world is still living within us right now? And why is this rarely explained clearly? Why do we still hear simplified versions of history, when the truth is far more complex? Maybe because complexity is harder to explain. Or maybe because once you start asking these questions, you realize something important. History isn't just about the past. It's about identity, about where we come from, and how much of that past still shapes who we are today. So next time you hear a simple version of human history, stop, think, and ask yourself, what's missing? Because sometimes, the biggest truth is the part no one talks about. Everything you know about human origins is wrong.